Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today?
Good morning, teacher. We're doing well. Thank you. How about you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Today, we're going to practice conversational English. Is there anything specific anyone wants to talk about?
Can we talk about how to ask for directions? I find it very confusing sometimes.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic idea. Let's start with the basics. If you're looking for a place, you can begin by saying, "Excuse me, could you please tell me how to get to?" Does anyone want to give it a try?
Sure, I'll try. Excuse me, could you please tell me how to get to the nearest subway station?
Perfect. That was very clear. Now, imagine someone asks you for directions. How would you respond?
I can try. Sure. Go straight for the blocks, then turn left. And you'll see the subway entrance on your right.
Well done. Remember, it's always helpful to use landmarks and simple directions. Now, does anyone have questions about other everyday situations where you need to use English?
Yes, I do. How do we ask about food ingredients in a restaurant? I have allergies, and it's important for me.
That's a very good question. You can ask, "Does this dish contain?" Or, "Could you tell me what's in this dish?" Would you like to practice?
Yes, please. Does this dish contain nuts?
Excellent. And if you're explaining your allergy, you can say, "I'm allergic to nuts. Could you suggest something safe for me to eat?"
This is really helpful. Can we also learn how to book a hotel room?
Of course, when you're booking a room, you can say, "I'd like to book a room for tonight's, please. Could I have a room with a double bed?" Does anyone want to practice this?
I'll give it a try. I'd like to book a room for 3 nights, please. Could I have a room with a view of the sea?
That's perfect. It's always good to be specific about your needs. Remember, practicing these sentences will help you become more comfortable speaking English. In everyday situations, does anyone have any other topics or situations they'd like to practice?
What about expressing a problem or complaint politely?
Good question. You can say, "I'm sorry to bother you, but there seems to be a problem with my room. The air conditioning isn't working." Always start with a polite phrase, like "I'm sorry to bother you" or "excuse me."
That sounds polite, yet clear. I'm sorry to bother you, but my meal isn't what I ordered. Could I have the vegetarian dish instead?
Exactly right. It's important to remain polite and clear. Well done, everyone. You're making great progress. Remember, practice makes perfect. So don't hesitate to use these phrases in real-life situations. Any other questions or topics for today?
Not for me. This has been really helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here to help you improve your English. Keep practicing and don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're part of the learning process. See you in our next class.